Three, two, one.
Hey, welcome to another episode of Let's Get Drunk with B-Rad. Let's start this off right, the right way. If you're going to drink, don't drive. If you're going to drive, don't drink. And something near and dear to my heart, 22 veterans died, day 2 PTSD, suicide. So if you know a veteran or someone suffering from anxiety, depression, give them a call. Let them know that let them know you're thinking of them. That could save their life. Could be the difference between life or death, believe it or not. So with that, send them an email, Facebook and Instagram, whatever you got to do. Knock on the door. Just say hi. That's all it takes. Today's beer is I say it's a special beer all the time, but someone said, "Hey Brad, you hadn't reviewed this beer." So today I went out and got this beer because I found it. The Untapped app let me know where it was. I went and got it. Of course, it was at Rob's World of Beer, and crap. That's where I get the majority of the beers for my beer review. Now, this beer, let's bring it over here. It's Kona Brewing Company, Big Wave Golden Ale. Man, look at that. They started in 1994 in, Hawaii. I can't pronounce the name. I'm sorry. Kona, Hawaii started. It started there, and they Aloha. They believe that aloha is just not a simple hello or a goodbye or a love. It's a way of life. Aloha is a way of life. This company, I love to tell stories, and the stories I got to tell you about this company is a lot of the craft beers are recycle friendly, environmentally friendly and stuff. This company uses solar power to produce beer. Matter of fact, the grains and stuff that they use for producing the beer, they reuse in making pizza dough. I guess they're making pizza dough, or maybe in the restaurant or whatever, they recycle it somehow. But hey, that's good. That's good shit. Recycling, they're environmentally friendly to the world. We all need to be a little bit more. I need to be more self-conscious. Like throwing this bottle in a glass recyclable, which is something I should do. Now, there's something. It says that I guess the headquarters remains in Hawaii, Kona, Hawaii, but this says brewed and bottled by Kona Brewing Company, Fort Collins, Colorado. So they probably had another. They probably bought a brewery in Colorado, and this is 4.4% alcohol by volume. I went with the Golden Ale. I have a Sessions IPA from them. We'll do that story a little later, and another little story from the person Mark Jackson that was like, "Hey man, you didn't. If you want a beer, you want me to review a beer, I'm more than happy to. If I can get it, I'll do it. I'll do a review on it and stuff. Sometimes I just can't find the beers because in Kansas." Like Kansas, hemp's illegal, but somehow, I don't know, they found ways around the hemp law or something. So now I'm starting to see some of the hemp beers come into play, which Brad Lance, your Sweetwater, they have that. That I found it today. I was like, holy shit, you told me, because hemp's outlawed in the state of Kansas. And, since I'm on storytelling right now, my friend Mark Jackson, who suggested this beer, my fond memory of me and Mark Jackson, we got done with work one day and we decided to go to a bar and have some dinner and have a few beers. And it's just a small bar and stuff, and it's got a stall with a shitter and a pisser in it, and that's it. I mean, you could literally shake hands with someone if you're taking a shit, in there, and he had to take a shit really bad, and he went in there, and he locked the door, which I guess is unheard of in that bar, because someone was like, they tried to get in there, like, oh my god, the door's locked. Who has the key? Someone have the key. And my friend Mark, he almost had a panic attack. You're probably not gonna like that story. It's a fond memory that I have of our time driving for U.S. Food Service. All right, let's get down and drinking this bad boy. Well, first of all, I like to do a critique on the labeling and stuff. They got this cool little bottle, which is kind of like an old, like a Miller Lite type of bottle. The little, bottles. So this bottle is kind of like an old style bottle to me. And I like their artwork. It is very true to Hawaii. What might be some artwork. And if they're trying to keep true to the Aloha way, I think they did with the colors and everything on here. Very nice. Um, I was trying to see if they have any other information on here. Um, our sun drenched Big Wave Golden Ale is a smooth brew inspired by what makes Hawaii great. Catch a wave. Hell yeah, I'm about ready to catch a wave right now. There we go. All right, story time's over. Well, no, it's not. I'll be story time. Oh, hold on. We got the official opener of B-Rads, sponsored by the Marine Corps issued it to me. No, they really did not. Now I'm starting to tell tall tales. Let's see how she pours. Oh yeah, man, look at this. All right, man, that is a super golden clear color. Um, Not much for a head on this. I'm gonna give the head I'm gonna give it I'll give it a 2 just because I feel bad if I give it a 1. The color looks pretty decent. I'm gonna give it a 3.5. I'm trying to lower my, you know, as I type in my stuff to Untapped app. Apparently, my ratings are right here, and the average ratings down here. So either I'm super just not on the same page as everyone, or I'm just being too generous. Maybe I'm just being too generous. I don't know. No, let's go. It's got a 3-2 color. The bubbles I'm going to leave. It's got a little aroma of a hop. A little bit of like a grassy smell. Let's give her a taste. It was in my car, so it's got kind of like a sweet flavor. Maybe a little, maybe they have a little citrus, some type of citrus in here, which a lot of beers do. I don't know so much of a golden ale. If they add that, I know the IPAs love adding, grapefruit, lemon, lime, passion fruit, something to kind of offset set the hop. Now this is really got this almost like a light beer, I would say. I mean, a light ale. I mean, it goes down real smooth. There's no aftertaste at all. I mean, it's a little warm, and it's got great flavor to it. And I know I say that all the time, but it does. It's really good beer. This would be, I can say this would be a go-to beer that I could keep in my fridge, and someone comes over and be like, I grab it out of the 6-pack or 12-pack, whatever that comes in. Most of your craft beers are only sold in either a 4-pack or a 6-pack, but I'm sure you could probably get it in a 12-pack, I'd imagine, somewheres. Yeah, I would most definitely have this as a go-to beer. A beer, most definitely, since, this started in Hawaii which is a warmer climate, uh, a lighter beer, something that's a little refreshing, something that's not going to weigh you down when you're out there trying to catch a wave, man. Yeah, or just kicking back, on the beach like the Corona commercials, except you have a Kona Big Wave Golden Ale sitting there, maybe with a piece of pineapple in it or something. I don't know, whatever floats your boat. Pineapple's good to me. I love pineapple. Maybe a mango. Put a mango in there. Who knows, man? All right. You get Gary Beckner, right? You're sitting at a bar beach in Hawaii. You get Gary Beckner. I'm going to save you. I'm doing this for you. I'm not doing this for me. I'm doing this for you. So we're going to see the chuggability. It's got a great flavor. I'm going to say the flavor is a 3.8, 3.9. Let's go see what the chuggability is. Oh, God. Had to burp. I could have probably got that down a little faster. It's good. I like it. I mean, like I said, I'm not ashamed to say this would be a go-to. Most of the time for me, I'm not going to have a stout or a porter or something heavy as a go-to. I mean, I love IPAs, but I don't think I could have an IPA as a go-to in my fridge. Unless it's something kind of like an appetizer. We start off with a double IPA and then we go into something, a little lighter. That's what I would do. But just remember, the best beer is free beer, your beer, and the beer that you like to enjoy at the end of the day. And everyone has a different opinion. It doesn't mean it's wrong, doesn't mean it's right. That's just how it is. Kind of like tasting food. You may like pizza, I may not like pizza, which is crock shit because I love pizza. Or, you may like tacos and I don't like tacos. Well, shit, that's another lie because I love tacos. Obviously, you can tell I love fucking tacos. So, but like I said, just because someone's opinion, another beer reviewer might have said, hey, this shit sucks. Yeah, man, maybe it does to him. Maybe he does. Maybe he's not into a golden ale made by Kona. So, I do. I like it. They've got a good product. We got another beer up on deck for them. So look in the future for that one. This episode was brought to or suggested by Mark Jackson. Mark Jackson, I don't know. Gosh, what are you doing nowadays? I mean, you're acting, you're living some kind of fantasy life. Jesus. Yeah, fuck. God dang, you're like in Arizona or California, freaking doing Western movies and crap. Shit. All right. This is part of why I like to pay tribute to the men and women that sacrificed it all for this country. All right. I love America. I'm American. All right. I'm Hispanic, Native American, Irish by heritage. I'm American by birth, and a Marine Corps or Marine by choice. I'm going to drink some of this America because this is a veteran-owned and operated business. And this is to our fallen men and women that served their country honorably. And, of course, always to Chesty Pull wherever you are. Whew. And, once again, it goes nicely. So if you want to sip a little bourbon, get you that golden ale, I'd highly suggest it. So thank you very much, Mark Jackson, for suggesting that beer. And if you would like to suggest a beer, hit me up on my Facebook. Hit me up. Leave me a YouTube message if you would like. I'll try to find that beer. And if I cannot find that beer, then we need to try to go another avenue. Because last time I ordered beer off the internet, it was very expensive. And I'm a working man. I work for a living, all right? And I'm not getting paid for any of this. I love to do this. I love to share my experiences with you guys. I'm not gonna lie. I get nothing out of this besides sharing my experiences with you. Remember, I'm just driving this truck down the road. Hopefully, I'm going to get you to a destination that either keeps you off that path or on the path towards a golden ale or something that you enjoy. All right, and just remember, your opinion and my opinion don't always have to match up. Beer brings everyone together. we can tell stories like I did earlier about Mark Jackson and his poop problem. It wasn't really a poop problem, but I honestly, I would have done the same thing. I would have been freaking out. Some dude's trying to bust in there while I'm trying to pinch a loaf. That's just how it is. The days of me sitting on a toilet and 20 other guys beside me, you know, in the Marine Corps, or walking a mile and digging a cat hole and squatting down and shitting are over with, all right? They just are. Well, I say that, but, you know, catch me fucking camping or something, I have to do that. Thank you, Mark Jackson, for your suggestion. Like I said, subscribe to my channel, hit a suggestion. I'll do my best to give it. Brad Lance, I did find that there was a beer that you wanted me to do a review on, and it's at the liquor store now. I'll get it to you, brother. My Marine Corps brother, Brad Lance, and of course Scott Losky. God, I got to get to that Sonic Temple Festival, brother. Casey Patch, Chris Nicholson, Chris Schmitz, Ricardo Castro, Greg Finch, Diaz, Ruiz, Reyes. I miss all you motherfuckers, all right? And of course, Gunny Lance and Troy at Aeroplanes. God, please do not give me a rash of shit the day I show up to fill my growler. I'm sorry. I talk so much shit and I never deliver on that one. Not that I never deliver, it's just I'm a little time delayed on that, and I'm normally not like that. I apologize. And I love your place. I love everything you're doing with it and the direction you're going. So I'm very proud to have a Marine Corps brother being successful. Successful with this beer venture. So, and you, whatever you want to do, man, be passionate about it and go for it. I mean, I can tell you this much. I'm passionate about drinking this beer or trying different beers with different experiences and sharing them with you. You know, there's nothing wrong with taking a passion for something and applying it into something like, you know, me doing a beer review. Okay? You can do it with anything. I mean, I painted those paintings back there. Now, it took me a long time to master my skill a little bit, but that doesn't mean you can't achieve your dream. Just work hard, never give up. All right? Thank you guys very much. Until probably tomorrow, whenever I put out another video. And I know everyone's probably tired of seeing these, and they're getting longer and longer. I apologize, but I had a little bit of story to tell about the Kona Beer Company, and then of course I like to share a little bit more about that. I want you to get to know me that way. Oh, you know I'm so angry. It's the hate and anger that keeps me warm at night. And Mrs. B-Rad says that, and that's why I got to turn the fan on at night. Can you believe that shit? But, you know, hey, that's Mrs. B-Rad. All right, thank you guys very much. Hoorah!